Hello, this is Richard Iwansky with Revelation Real Estate, and I'm here on stage today at Improv Mania in Chandler with the owner and lead comedian, Dave Specht.
Hello, Rich. Good to
Dave.
see you. Hi, everybody watching, the 5 of you that are tuning in. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Improv Mania. Yeah, numbers have to go up,
That's
right?
going up, yep.
Yep, good. Well, welcome here. We're glad to have you.
Thank you, Dave.
So sneaking at the questions, but I don't want to. All right.
Well, just start out, tell us a little bit about yourself. Were you born and raised in Arizona?
Born and raised in Central Illinois. I'm an Illinois boy, so I moved out here to Chandler in 2001. Met my wife doing improv, and we got engaged during a show. And our rehearsal dinner was a roast. Everything we do is comedy related. So we've been married 10 years now, 2 great kids. And yeah, I'm from Illinois, moved out to Chandler, and I've never left.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So when you got engaged, though, did your wife think it was just a comedy bit and didn't really realize?
She, I think, still thinks it's a comedy bit. Yeah, she's playing along. It's been a running gag. So that she did for a while think it wasn't real. So I think every now and then she still thinks it was a gag.
Probably
but
wouldn't.
she's in now. But she and I own this place together. She doesn't like doing this stuff.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal against you. It's
Too
just
bad
that
she
I told
couldn't
her
be here because
I
she's
would
a
do
lot funnier than you are.
She is. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all right. So you do improv comedy.
Improv
obviously,
comedy
on Fridays and Saturday nights,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Fridays and Saturdays.
But you got a lot else going on, classes and children's theater. Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, we have a lot. So in the improv offerings, we have a 7 o'clock and a 9 o'clock shows on Fridays and Saturdays. The 7 o'clock shows are clean, family friendly. A lot of kids come in, extremely clean. It could be on ABC. It's that good and that clean. The 9 o'clock show is unfiltered. Kids go home, grandma takes a nap, but it's adults only at the 9 o'clock show, and then that extends to 11 o'clock. So we start with improv comedy at 9, and we transition to stand-up comedy around 10 o'clock. So it's a 2-hour show at 9 for adults only. So that's kind of fun every Friday.
And every
Saturday.
show is unique and different.
Yep, everything's based on the
I guess
audience.
that's kind of rhetorical.
Redundant.
Redundant.
You're doing great.
Yes.
It's going great. And then on Thursdays, if anybody wants to try stand-up, we have an offering. We have a new bar next door. We extended our lobby, which is really exciting for us. A 1,700 square foot space where we do open mics on Thursdays. So if you want to come out, throw your name in the hat. We draw names out. You get 5 minutes of stage time. It's really fun. It can be cringe-worthy.
Well, that can be fun too.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Is that how you got started?
Yeah. Speaking of cringeworthy, let's plow through.
Okay. All right, but what else you got? You got children's stuff going on, right?
We do. So we started a youth theater in 2017. Chandler Youth Theater formed and launched its first program with Willy Wonka, and now we have 8 full productions we do annually. We actually spun it off. It's a full nonprofit organization. So we're doing, I think, 8 programs this year. Right now we're in the middle of Aladdin and Newsies, and our next program is going to be Moana, and then we're doing Beauty and the Beast, and then Addams Family, and then Elf the Musical, as well as Descendants for the kids. So we have a lot of youth programming. It's a nonprofit, so we're really kind of excited to give that, to Chandler. It's what Chandler needed, and here we are. Doing the whole thing.
Well, we first met when I took improv classes.
Before the class, though, you came to a show. You remember that?
Well, yes, I was at shows. Yes.
Yep.
When I showed you
Showed me his belly.
scar. Yeah.
Belly scar.
Had a little accident.
Mishap with the saw.
Okay. That's when you knew I was a really funny guy.
I knew, yeah.
You begged me to come in.
You got potential.
Said I had to come in.
For sure.
So what else can you tell us? So I'm sure you got a million comedy stories, but since you also do like corporate events and classes, do you have any cool stories about maybe it helped a corporation, team building?
For sure. We do a lot of team building. We do corporate entertainment where we'll go and just entertain like a company party. We did one last night for a group of folks who flew into the country, flew in from around the country to Chandler to the San Marcos Crown Plaza Hotel, and we did a corporate entertainment show for them. We just did a show at a ballroom at a hotel, but we also do team building where we bring teams in and we kind of teach them the basics of improv to help them kind of get to know each other, giggle, and a lot of the building blocks for improv translate directly to business. So whether it's inclusion, diversity, listening, agreement, moving forward, using confidence, building on the ideas of others, all of that stuff plays into business. So we love bringing teams in, working them out, and then sending them back to the office. And a really fun story is we had a group from a very large local employer, worldwide company. They have an office here in Chandler. Won't tell you who it is. I don't know if it matters. But they had one guy who'd been on the team for 30 years, but he never left his original desk. So he was still at the desk that wasn't even in the right building with his team. But then after we did team building, they sent me an email and they said, hey, he ended up moving and now he sits with his team. So
wow.
I think it's a huge success.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty
cool.
fun. I thought that was a good
Never
story.
thought of moving his desk before that.
He never would. He didn't want to move. He didn't know his team that well, so he didn't want to move.
Was the desk like attached?
I don't know. He just was set in his ways, you know.
Well, that's a great story. I was
Yep.
not expecting a story about a 30-year manager joining his team.
Moved you.
Yeah.
All right.
Excellent. All right. So you said you've been in Chandler a long time, and what made you open up Improv Mania here downtown in the heart of everything? And
Yeah, downtown Chandler is really cool. It's vibrant. It's growing. I moved here in 2001 when there really wasn't much here in downtown Chandler.
It was
Not a lot here. A lot of stuff, it used to be a dry goods store, and it used to be, a drug store. And this, I think part of this facility used to be where they would slaughter cows. So next door it used to be a beef house.
I know that.
Yeah, and so everything's got a really big history, but it hadn't had that rejuvenation that it's going through right now. So when we opened, Santan Brewery was down here. I think we had maybe Murphy's Law, which is an Irish pub, and then we had Peixoto Coffee, which is kind of a family-owned business, much like we are. They opened almost the same month that we did, so it's been kind of fun to watch these two family businesses grow and flourish in downtown Chandler. And it's just kind of a cool, historic area. It's got the oldest hotel in Chandler, the first resort, and it's just exciting and fun kind of to be a part of that. So we love it down here. My wife was born and raised here. I moved here in 2001. And again, never left. Just loved the downtown area, and we wanted to perform down here instead of where we were up in Scottsdale, because all of our audience was, driving from Chandler anyway. So
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah. You are a great gem here in Chandler. And I wasn't quite sure why you were emphasizing that it's a really clean theater earlier, but now I understand if you had a slaughterhouse next door.
Yeah, we cleaned it up.
It's all
We barely
clean.
ever slaughter cows anymore.
I don't even smell anything in here anymore either. So that's good to know. All right, so let's wrap this up. Get people in here. So your ideal customer. So you're offering everything: families, adults.
Yeah. We basically
Give your
a night
final
of
summary speech
laughter.
here.
Yeah, bring people out here. If you got kids in town, if you got family in town, you're looking for a date night. We've had bachelor parties, bachelorette parties. We've had people propose here. I'm an ordained minister. I've actually done a wedding, so it's pretty exciting to have just anybody who comes in that wants to just have a good time. We have an offering for them, whether it's stand-up, improv, private parties. We do a ton of things. So we're excited to be down here in downtown Chandler as it's growing and adding thousands of jobs every year. So it's a great place to be.
Great. Wow. And I did not know that you were a minister.
Yep.
So very cool.
You're forgiven.
Thanks for joining us. Good to see you, Dave.
Good to see you, Rich. We'll see you guys.